YouTube? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts on the brand new 5 additional everyday luxury body mist that just hit Bath & Body Works this week officially. And we have some really good ones in this roundup too. One in particular I was very excited about. But if you guys are interested in these body mists, if I think they're worth picking up, and if I think that they are great dupes to what they're inspired by, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is OshuSeasonalScents. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys, so I think this is what, round 6 of the releases. They first started in 2023, I believe, and I think we only had one round then. I'm not sure. I think it was only one. Then last year we had about 2 drops, but if you include the Infinite Radiance, that's 3. So this is either the 5th drop or the 6th drop, y'all. So it seems like they're gonna keep on rolling these out because people really do love the everyday luxury line, you know, because they smell like very expensive fragrances, either designer or niche, something that's viral. So it's always really nice to get our hands on these at a fraction of the price. So let's start off with one that I was a little shocked by when I smelled it because, you know, looking at the name, it kind of can throw you off a little bit. But then you guys, once I smelled it, this is a smell that I know like the back of my hand. And this one is called Always FLEUR. So, you know, sometimes you can tell what they're trying to do by looking at the packaging, like the color. But this is another tricky one because what this is inspired by, it is not pink at all. It's not in any type of like colored packaging. So let's give this one a spritz. So I smelled all of these for the first time in the store, you guys, and I was so shocked when I smelled this because immediately I knew what this was because this is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I have bottles on top of bottles of this one. In this one, you have shimmering pear, silky rose petals, and cedar musk. And y'all, oh my goodness. So if you go back and look at any of my videos, the fragrance that this smells like is one I talk about time and time again on my channel. But y'all, Always FLEUR smells just like the original J'adore by Dior. And y'all, I'm telling you, I know this fragrance. I literally have like 3 different bottles of the original J'adore. I have like a flanker that came out that kind of still has the same DNA, but is a little bit different. But y'all, I love J'adore. So as soon as I smell this fragrance, I know it. It's so beautiful, smells very classy, grown. It has like some fruits in it, some musk. It is so good, y'all. And it's just really shocking that they would make something that smells like J'adore because y'all, that came out years and years ago, like over 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's not really, I mean, it's a classic scent DNA and it smells gorgeous, but people don't really talk about this one anymore. And it's not as like viral and just as popular anymore. So I'm really shocked that they came out with this one, but it does kind of make me a little exciting to see them bring this out because maybe it'll get people talking about J'adore again and just how good it is. And I'm also excited to see them bring fragrances like this back because I'm hoping it inspires people to dig back into their collection and pull out their oldie but goodie fragrances that they've been loving versus just, you know, going out and getting what's new, what's hot, what's popular and all of that. You know, that's exciting, but it gets a little, you know, tiring to always get something that's new when we have beautiful fragrances like these in our collections. And this is also going to be a good opportunity for, you know, the younger generation to get into how good J'adore is as well. So we all get to either experience it for the first time or experience it again, y'all. So yeah, this is a really nice, unexpected dupe for them to come out with, but definitely one of my favorites because again, I love this DNA. So once again, this is Always FLEUR and this one smells like J'adore from Dior. Next, let's talk about Hello Happiness. So this was another one that was very unexpected when I smelled it. It's something that triggered my childhood and I was just like, wait a minute. This is another one that doesn't really, I mean, I don't hear anybody talking about this. I feel like this is kind of like a younger getting into fragrances. Like this is a good introductory to like, you know, getting into fragrances as a young woman and also as like a teenager. So to see them bring this out, this is again another shocker. So some of the notes in here is golden mimosa, you have sparkling citrus, you have bright apple blossom, and I'm just like, okay, based off of those notes, I really wasn't gonna be able to figure out what this was. But again, I got to spraying this in the store and I was like, wow, it just took me back to like being 10 years old. And y'all, this smells just like Clinique Happy, the original one that they had. Not the one that just came out, because I think they have a few different versions of Happy now. But this is the OG one that came out probably like, what, like 20, 25 years ago? And one of my like best girlfriends at the time, this was like her signature scent, y'all, when we were like 10 and 11, like in elementary and junior high. She loved this fragrance. Oh my goodness. So it takes me back to us just, you know, being some kids and her like walking past me smelling like this. But it's just not a fragrance that I would expect them to come out with again, unless they're just trying to give everybody some nostalgia with this, you know, specific set of everyday luxuries, which I'm not mad at, but this one took me all the way back. But this will be a great like spring, summer forward type of fragrance. Really, you can wear this all year round, but because of, you know, how bright it is, it's a little fizzy. Yeah, I could definitely see people wearing this in the spring and the summer. Not really right now, but you know, yeah, it's just very odd to smell this one again. Now, this one does have really good longevity. This one lasts on my skin a good 5 hours, which is great for a body mist. And the one that I talked about before this one, that one also had really good longevity as well. So, I mean, they're definitely not missing. I remember Clinique Happy had really good longevity. It was very strong. And J'adore, it will last on your skin for hours. So I think they're probably duplicating the body mist to kind of match the longevity of the fragrances that they're inspired by. But yeah, this is just so crazy to smell this one again. Drop in the comments down below. Do y'all remember this one? When did you guys wear this one? Did you guys wear this in high school, junior high, college? Let me know. It is a really pretty scent DNA, especially if you love citrus forward, fizzy, slightly fizzy types of fragrances. I think you would really enjoy this. Just very, very unexpected. So once again, this is Hello Happiness. Okay, so let's get into the one I was the most excited about. And I think everybody was excited about this one. This is the only one that I heard anything about. And honestly, I almost just picked this one up because really I didn't need these other ones, but I just got the whole thing to talk about it with you guys. And this one is called Love Unleashed. And this is the only one that I actually picked up the body cream, the matching body cream to go with it, because if this is giving what we were all hoping it was going to be giving, I knew that I was going to want a whole set to this one. And this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to want to pick up, like the body wash if they come out with it. Oh, by the way, they only came out with body mist and the body creams. I didn't see any body washes or the lotions, at least not yet, in any of these new releases. So hopefully they do kind of extend the line, but for now, at least we have a mist and a body cream. So the notes in this one is sugared pink pepper, warm neroli, and whipped marshmallow. So if you don't know what this is supposed to smell like, it's supposed to smell like Love Don't Be Shy from Killian, y'all. So I smelled it in the store, but let's just smell it one more time in front of you guys. Yeah, y'all, that is so good. I mean, that is hands down giving Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, but it's got a little extra sweetness to it. Like, almost reminds me of the sugary sweetness in like candy hearts from Valentine's Day. And you know what? I'm gonna just spray these side by side just to see if it's giving me anything different on paper. Y'all, I love Don't Be Shy. Hold on, let me spray a little bit more. So good. Okay, so Love Don't Be Shy, just off of that squirt right there. That one definitely has a little bit more girth to it. Whereas this one is way more sugary sweet. Which is so interesting because this one was already really sweet to begin with. Yeah, Very similar, but not exact. But it's similar enough that I'm gonna wear it down. I'm gonna wear it all the time. And when I'm in the mood to wear Love Don't Be Shy, but I'm trying to, you know, save it because this is a very expensive fragrance. This is about, oh, I can't remember, but I think it's around $300. Whereas this body mist on sale is like $5, $6. Right now, they only have the 3 for 3, but if you have like 20% off, I think it'll probably come to like, if you get 6 each, like $7 a piece or so, or $8, something like that. Listen, I'm not good at math, but that's actually not bad. But the best deal is still to wait for like a $5.95 sale, $6.95 sale. But you guys, these are very, very close. This one is just a little bit more like Sweethearts. Almost kind of similar to, not exactly, because that one had a grape note in it. And I'm not getting any grape. I'm just getting that just sugary, sweet, neroli, orange blossom, marshmallow concoction that Love Don't Be Shy has in here. But the sweet, wait, what was it? Forever Sweetheart or Forever Sweet? They came out with it, Bath & Body Works, a body mist called Sweethearts or something like that. And it had like a distinct grape note in it last Valentine's Day. It almost is kind of going in that sweetness direction, but it's still giving this. So if you love Love Don't Be Shy, then you are definitely gonna love this body mist because they did a really, really good job. And I don't know what this cream smells like, so let's go ahead and put a little bit on and see if it's just as strong, if it's just as like, you know, sweetheart smelling. Yeah, this one is very sweet too. Just not quite as strong as the body mist, but this might be even, no, hold on. I'm gonna spray this on me over here, y'all, because I want this to be my scent going to bed tonight. Okay. Oh, okay. So in the body mist, it's a little bit more musky than the body cream. The body cream is a little bit sweeter. So layered together, and one of my girls on here that subscribe, she works at Bath & Body Works, and she told me that, you know, the body mist and the lotions, the creams, the washes, they all focus on a particular type of note to kind of build the whole experience. So maybe that's why we're getting a little bit more musk in this one, and then a little bit more of that sugary marshmallowness mixed with that neroli in here. This is so dang good when they have a sale. Now, I said I wasn't going to be doing backups on top of backups this year, but this is one I'm definitely backing up. I'm probably going to get about 3 backups of each. And again, if they come out with washes and any of that, I'm going to have to get the whole set because, y'all, this is so good. Even if you don't want to get a body mist, you're not a body mist girly, but you love Don't Be Shy, this would be an amazing body cream to layer with this, or just layer with any of your vanillas, your marshmallow, nerolis, even any of your musk fragrances. This would be a great body cream to pick up. Hopefully they come out with it in the body lotion because y'all know how these go bad really fast. But overall, I think they did an amazing job with Love Unleashed. So once again, this one smells like Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. Okay, next let's get into one that I was a little confused about because this one kind of smelled like so many fragrances. And this one is Eau de Coconut. And if you are not new here, you know that I love me a good coconut. So I was really excited about this one. And y'all, when I smelled it, okay, so if you guys love, you know, watching beauty content, fragrance content, you know Paul Reacts. So I was on Instagram and he was the only person that I've seen talk about these so far. Well, just one. He got like a sneak peek. He was in the store and they let him smell, I think, the lotion in this one, and he thought that this smelled like, oh gosh, what is it? Vanilla powder from, I can't remember who it's by, but that is a fragrance I only have an inspired version of, and it wasn't really my favorite scent DNA when I first smelled it, but then it started to grow on me. So I was open to this one smelling like that, but you know, to be quite honest, not like my favorite type of scent DNA. And then you guys, I smelled it and I was like, nope, that's not it. This one is like softer, a little sweeter, creamy. And honestly, y'all, because I couldn't figure out what this is the only one that I asked the sales associate what this was supposed to be inspired by, because if you guys didn't know, The sales associates, you guys, they have a list of what these are all inspired by. So you really don't have to guess anymore. I pretty much called, after I picked these up, I did a bulbous order for all of these. This was the only one that I couldn't figure out. So I called my store and I named off all the other ones. They said, oh yeah, you know, you got these down. And then I said, I can't really figure this one out because I didn't know if this was, I knew it was like a good vanilla coconut, and I kind of had a feeling it was going into the Nest direction, but I was thinking, would they really make a oil into a body mist? Because I don't think Nest has like a coconut perfume, like the oil was turned into the perfume version as of yet. I don't think they did. I know that they made their vanilla oil into a perfume. But you guys, make a long story short, this is a Dupe for Balinese coconut, and I'm so happy that the sales associate confirmed that because this is the only one that I couldn't quite get. And I do want to smell these side by side. I feel like the oil is a tad bit sweeter. Oh yeah, this is way sweeter, and this eau de coconut is very, very soft. It's very soft. It's not as sugary sweet as that Balinese coconut. So, but it does smell really, really nice. So I would say if you have this Balinese coconut, to layer them, you know, like take a shower. Once you get out, while you're still a little moist, put this on and then spray this on top to kind of lock it in. And then maybe put a little bit more of this on top of that to lock the body mist in. And you're gonna smell really nice and coconutty and tropical. And the notes in this one is coconut milk. You have some tropical lily and vanilla sandalwood. I don't really get like a super lactonic-ness from this one, but you do definitely get like a creaminess. But yeah, I 100% can get this smelling like this, and especially because the sales associate confirmed that that's what this one was inspired by. I do wish it was a little bit strong, well, definitely much stronger, but I wish it was a little sweeter because this one is so sweet. This almost smells like the vanilla Nest oil and fragrance, but it just has a little twist with some coconut in it. So it would have been nice if it was like a, one for one, but this is like in the same realm of this one, but not quite dead on, and definitely not as strong or as sweet. So once again, this is Eau de Coconut, and this one is duping Balinese coconut from Nest. And last but not least, y'all, this is another fragrance that I love, but I don't have this one in my collection in a full-size bottle. I just have a whole bunch of travel sizes of this, but I can't find it. But I know this smell. And this is another one that kind of threw us all for like a little loop because, with this name, it could have gone into so many different directions. And this one is called Salted Shorelines, and I love me a good salty moment. So y'all, without even reading the notes, and we'll read the notes at the end, but oh my goodness, if you know what Jo Malone's wood, sage, and sea salt fragrance smells like, this is what this is giving. Y'all, it smells just like it. It smells just like it. This one was actually really strong. Now, not trying to dog Jo Malone, but that fragrance really doesn't last all that long, at least on my skin. But I love that fragrance down, especially in the summertime. It's like salty and refreshing and, beachy. Oh my goodness. In this one, you have dewy bergamot, warm sage, and salted driftwood. So if you love you a good salty, slightly bright and woody moment, then you would love this one. But you do have to love like woody, salty fragrances, because this is definitely unisex. But I think it's so pretty, so sophisticated, so elegant. It's so pretty. It just smells, I don't know, kind of like whimsical a little bit, sun swept. Oh, I'm just thinking about like being at the beach, like, like playing with the sun, like, with your toes in the sand. Oh yeah, y'all, that is wood sage and sea salt. So if you have been wanting that fragrance, I think that fragrance is about almost like $200. Again, this one not on a discount is, wait, are these redeemable? Yes, these are redeemable. So this is $18.95. So you can, use your rewards with this, but $18.95, even if you, didn't get it on a discount, versus almost $200, that is really, really good, y'all. So Yeah, I think they did really good. This is a spot on, at least from what I remember. It's it's like right there. I would say maybe this one is a little bit sweeter, just a tad, because I know that that wood sage and sea salt, yeah, this one is slightly sweeter than wood sage and sea salt, but is undeniable that fragrance. So if you like that, again, this one is definitely giving that. So once again, this is Salted Shorelines, and I really do like it. But again, you have to like unisex leaning fragrances. Okay, so those are the ones that are new. So they also brought back a few other ones from, you know, previous releases. Of course, they brought back Infinite Radiance because they just came out with this one. I thought it was really weird that they came out with this one like just by itself. I think in like what, the fall time, like the early fall, or no, we're in winter now, so it had to be like fall, late summer. This is an inspired version of Parfums de Marly's Valaya, and I don't think I ever talked about this one on my channel yet because y'all, I'm just so busy with my 2-month-old baby. But really quickly, I think that they did a great job, but it doesn't smell exactly like Valaya. It's a little bit sweeter. It's a little less sharp. I really do love this DNA, but sometimes it's a little too much, a little too headache inducing for me. So I, you know, tend to sometimes not grab for it. But this one, because it is a little bit sweeter and just, again, a little less sharp, I think that a lot of people are gonna like it. Like maybe if you didn't like Valaya by Parfums de Marly because of that sharp opening and how just loud it is, yeah, it's definitely a little bit, almost like a little bit woodier as well. This one is smoother, so smoother and sweeter. Okay. Yes, does not have that sharpness at all, but is a really good inspired version. It's really, really good. But you can definitely layer Valaya with the lotion if you have it, or just, you know, wear the body mist to this. But anyway, they brought this one back. I think it's really, really good. They also brought back my absolute favorite one that they've ever brought out, which is Covered in Roses. And they gave this packaging a little makeover. So this is the original packaging. The one that they have in stores now has roses. Oh, well, actually, it's like some type of other flower. It's not even rosebuds all around the packaging, but they have like flowers, and there are some rosebuds on there too. But this is the older packaging. If I remember, they smell exactly the same. It's just a little bit softer, the new release. This one is a little bit stronger than the one that they just came out with. But again, this one is a dupe for Delina from Parfums de Marly, which is a beautiful like Turkish rose, lychee, beautiful, girly, womanly, just a little flirty type of fragrance. It's so romantic smelling too. So you can wear this one in all settings, and at least this version is a beast of a fragrance. I have so many backups of this, but this is one of the best ones that they came out with. So I'm happy that they kept this one around. And then they also brought back Pink Obsessed, which is one that they came out with, I think, in the first roundup of Everyday Luxuries as well. And this one smells like the original Valentino Donna Born aroma. It's like this pink pepper, bourbon, vanilla, beautiful fragrance. It is like a little, oh, it's like a little boozy, but this is, oh my goodness, this is such a huge compliment getter, and all ages can wear this. So I'm really happy that they brought this one back. This one also has really good longevity as well. So if you missed out on any 3 of the older ones, they do have those. I wish they would have brought back out Guilty as Fig and Midnight. Oh, the one that's supposed to smell like black opium, Le Parfum. Midnight Addiction. That one, I still have it in my collection, but I love that one down. They should have brought that one back. But so far, I think that they did a great job bringing the ones back that they brought back. And my favorite from the new ones, again, is Love Unleashed. Oh my goodness, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to get your nose on this. If you guys picked any of these up, let me know what you think about them. And if you love Don't Be Shy, Let me know what you think about this one in particular. And if you picked up the new version of this one, do you think it's a little bit fainter? I don't know. I'm starting to see a little trend with the new body mist. They're not quite as strong as the ones that we've had in previous years. Might just be my nose, but I think that the body mists have gotten just a little bit weaker. But hopefully that's just in these everyday luxuries and it's not in all the new body care that's coming up. But those are my thoughts on all of the new everyday luxuries that just came out. All right, you guys, so that is it. That is all of my thoughts about all of these new body mists that came out from the everyday luxuries line. Y'all, I think they did really good. I think they did really good. I'm really shocked again about J'adore, and Clinique's happy. What do you guys think about that? If you guys picked any of these up, comment down below. Let me know what is your favorites, what is your least favorite, and also what do you wish they would have brought back? Let's talk about it. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Share it with a friend or two, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. Happy 2026, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.